Hello guys, and welcome back to the upcoming games series. I did want to start this series back off because I do enjoy making these videos, and it's nice to be able to go back and see where these games are at now. If you're not familiar with what this series is, basically I talk about games that are currently in development. Now these are going to be games that are not that popular, not any big name games that you've heard of. These are going to be mainly games that you haven't heard of before. Before we get into this new video in the upcoming game series, I did want to go back and see where the ones that we've talked about are now. So let's start off with Escape from Tarkov. That game is now in open beta. It's a major success. It's very popular, and a lot of people know about that game and play that game now. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is the only one that's officially been released. It's not in early access, alpha, or beta, and it has been a major success, but recently you do have hacking issues on PC. New Dawn did release into early access, but recent reviews do suggest that the game has actually been abandoned, which is sad to hear. That was a game that I was looking forward to, but recent reviews are saying that the developers are no longer posting any updates on social media, and the game hasn't received any updates in months. Scum has been released into early access, and that one was actually a very popular game. It does have mixed reviews. Survive the Nights is early access released and has mostly positive reviews. Dead Matter is the only game that has not officially been public released yet. It does have a closed alpha going on, but there is an NDA on that, so there is no footage coming out from that right now. The developers are still keeping people updated on it, and it looks like it's going to be a big game when it releases. Now let's get to War Identity. That's the game that we're talking about here in this upcoming games video, and this is described as a modern first-person shooter, battle royale, and zombie game where there is chaotic events with protests, virus, and a nuclear catastrophe between all countries, and that forces the two sides to battle it out. You have Survivalist and UMSC in this fast-paced competitive multiplayer video game. This game will be free to play with in-game purchases available using tokens. So far, it looks like the developers have completed the Team Deathmatch multiplayer mode, Capture the Flag, Demolition, Last Man Standing, and Domination. Some of the features that they are working on that will be in the game are gun customization, clans, a token store, 13 unlockable characters, loot boxes, stamina, a damage counter, hit markers, competitive environment, and public leaderboards. If you go to their website, the public leaderboards seem to be already working, which that's great to see before the game is even out. One thing that I've seen so far is that the communication from the developers is excellent. There's constant updates on the website and the YouTube channel for this game, and there's just constant update videos and posts going on, which is nice to see. And when I was trying to get in contact with the developer behind this game, Nick, to ask if I could do a video on it, he was able to get back to me very quickly. So that's always good to see. That means the communication is there. Right here, this is a recent update video they posted of the classes and of the menu screens, which look really good. I was actually quite impressed with how this looks. You can see selecting your classes and stuff. You get all kinds of different information about each character. Their leaderboards work. You have your weapons and tokens are there. You have your loot boxes, which I'm assuming you could buy with those tokens. You could create a game and set it up how you want on whichever map you want. A number of maps have already been completed for the game, and those are DTF, NTF, Parking Lot, Hangar Map, Rona Lab, which sounds interesting, Casino, and then there's 2 maps on hold, Pushing Up Daisies and Dinky Town. We do have some gameplay here where you could already see a number of things at work. This is Team Deathmatch, and you do get to see the hit point system already working. The in-game map is working. They have kill streaks available, and everything looks pretty good from this gameplay video here. It's a quick demo, and then the next clip they have that's coming up after this one is from their Capture the Flag mode. A lot of these videos included music, not the game sound, so that's why I just have my music over it, or my voice. But if you go to their channel, there's some more gameplay there, and some of it does have some sound in it. This is the CTF mode that I was telling you about. Some early pre-alpha gameplay here. Interesting map. I like how you can get up on top, and you know, you got a pretty good vantage point there. I'm sure, you know, this is they're going to be running this map on 6v6, so you could imagine 6v6 here would be pretty crazy. With, you know, 12 players on the map, there's going to be a lot of action, and it is a fast-paced shooter, so there's going to be a lot of combat going on. Like you saw at the beginning, I am not affiliated with any of the games featured in this series, but my quick opinion on this, I think this could be promising, but it is a very ambitious project. The developers are currently on Kickstarter trying to raise enough money to get more developers to help out with this project, but I do think it is ambitious, so this is something you do have to be careful with. There is a lot in this game, and you could easily lose track of you know, everything and lose track of the game. So I do think there is potential. I just think they have to take the right steps. And you might be asking yourself, what are the next steps for this game? They do have a quick roadmap ahead here, and what I found interesting, which could make this game stand out from other games, and that will definitely help out a lot, is that they're working on doing an in-game Twitch.tv voting system. Basically, if you're live streaming the game, your viewers will be able to select different options for you while you play. Like a voting system, they can basically disable kill streaks, they could enable double XP, they can disable stamina, stuff like that, which would be awesome. Personally, I'd like to see something like that in the game. It would make the game a lot more fun to stream, make it interactive with the stream, and also make it stand out. Of course, my question to you guys is, what do you think of this game? Is this something you will be keeping an eye out for? Will you be getting this game? Leave your comments and opinions in the comments below. I will be checking those out, and let me know if there is any other games you'd like me to discuss on this series. Thanks for watching.